Are you familiar with the phrase, the road to hell is paved with good intentions? It's something the 75 people in my next guest's book should have listened to. Here to explain is Zac Bissonnette. He's the author of his new book, quote, Good Advice from Bad People. It's available April 29th. There it is, and we're going to be getting a copy soon. What made you think of doing this before we get to some examples?
I think a big part of it was that it's really, really easy in America to become an inspirational icon. There's no vetting process. It's not like in karate where you have to go through this process and get vetted at each level. All you have to do to become someone people look up to as a hero is, be well-spoken, charismatic, and have some good cliches that people can like and repeat.
Okay, well, we know with some cliches that are or should become cliches with some of the people, and the first of which is Dick Fuld, and the quote here is, when you know what you're talking about, others will follow you because it's safe to follow you. And I guess when he was CEO of Lehman Brothers, that wasn't so safe.
No, he was invited to do a commencement speech at the University of Colorado, his alma mater, about 2.5 years before he led Lehman Brothers into the largest bankruptcy in history. And when I was researching,
and he keeps saying it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not
right,
fair.
And it was really interesting when I was researching this was how many CEOs do commencement speeches right before they run their companies into the ground. It's like a sort of a pattern. If you're, if you're looking at a stock you own and you see the CEO going to give a commencement speech at a college, run.
That's very good. So he's probably still complaining that he wasn't bailed out as well. Next guy, always a pleasure here in the Northeast. It's John Corzine. It's taking a problem head on is better than hiding from it, even when it hurts. Not doing the right thing because it's too hard or too uncomfortable is not acceptable. Not today, not ever. Now, he took a storied brokerage firm, MF Global. It was a futures firm, and it is now no more.
It is now no more, and the allegation, I want to be careful because he hasn't been indicted. But the allegation was that rather than tackling the problem head on with the bad trades that he made, they dipped into customers' accounts.
That is an allegation, but one thing we do know is that the customer funds were misplaced.
They were misplaced,
and
yes.
that is something nobody disputes. I don't know where it is, but it was $1 billion.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yes, it's down the back of the couch, Mr. Corzine, or at least that's what he's saying. Okay, let's go with the third one. Lou Pearlman. Quote, greed is not good. Every deal is a series of negotiations, and negotiation is not about taking or winning. It's more often about sharing and compromise. Well, Lou Pearlman actually compromised something. Tell us what.
He compromised a lot of things. He was the boy band impresario turned Ponzi schemer who was sued by virtually every band he ever managed for taking advantage of them in contracts. There were allegations that he took advantage of young boys sexually. And then with his investment business, it was a Ponzi scheme, and he ended up in prison.
Investors lost $447 million, according to what I've got. He fled the country, and now is 25 years with a special carve-out. For every $1 million he helps the bankruptcy trustee recover, his sentence will be reduced by 1 month.
Absolutely.
$1 million a month. There you go. Thank you very much, Zac Bissonnette. We hope it's a fabulous success.